Hello world, it is Thursday, April 6th, 2023, and looking out the window at Defiance. It's kind of an overcast morning, cooler this morning than it was yesterday, and I think the high is only going to be in the 50s after that storm blew through. But I think there's some warmer weather coming next week, if I'm not mistaken. The devotion for today is entitled Marking the Moment, written by Rachel Hackenberg. Rachel bases the devotion upon Exodus chapter 12, verses 1 through 2, New Revised Standard Version. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month shall mark the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you." And Rachel writes, "The shadows of Lent have almost reached their longest hour. The tension of Holy Week is nearing its climax. The ordinariness of a meal shared between teacher and disciples is to be broken apart in surreal anguish. Mark this moment before all hell breaks loose. Take in every sensation, savor every breath. Memorize every face. Feel the strain in your back, the struggle in your spirit, the weary voice in your mind that says, 'Oh well, we'll try again tomorrow.' Notice the sun's perceptible arc through the sky as though this day is no different than yesterday or tomorrow. Because this day isn't any different at all. Not in its joys or its sorrows, its routines or its interruptions, its injustices or its triumphs. Mark this day. Take special note of this moment before all heaven storms earth. This is just the beginning of the long haul. It will be awful and glorious. Gird your loins. Wait for the sign. Do not linger over the meal. Gather loved ones close. Welcome in the wayfarer too. Light a light for comfort through the chaos. Remember this day, the ordinary day, before everything changes, before the unknown unfolds, before the worst case scenario steals your breath, before the wildest hope reveals a path through the raging sea, before the veil is torn, before the offering is consumed, before the sun disappears, before nothing is ever the same. Mark this moment. This is the beginning." And Rachel's prayer. "I want to be done. I want to lay it all down to rest, to say this is as far as I can go and call it good. But still you call me into tomorrow, into the unknown. Prepare me in this moment for the next." Amen. A couple things that come to mind for me from this devotion is, one, it is a busy week for pastors this week, and I'm ready for it to be done. There's a lot of stuff to prepare and to get ready. And I'm taking off next week, so I won't be doing devotionals next week. I'm going to be taking a rest from everything. But what I'm reminded of in reading this devotion is, I guess I'm reflecting upon another article I read this morning about the whole theology of atonement. And I've often struggled with that Jesus was a sacrifice, and God was an angry God and needed a blood sacrifice. That's always been something that has been difficult for me to embrace. And this article I read talked about the opposite of that, which is something I've really been seeing a lot more of, in that if we truly believe God was incarnate in Jesus Christ, God suffered on the cross and experienced humanity's deepest despair. And it was that brought the sense of community, the sense of connection to humanity that wasn't there before the crucifixion. And Jesus died on the cross in solidarity of everyone who was oppressed. And then the resurrection gives a different hope gives a new hope for those who are living an oppressed life. Because Jesus was oppressed, and he was crucified by religious authorities and political authorities because his love and his compassion challenged their rule, because people were attracted to it. And yet, if we believe in the resurrection, it shows that God was so enamored with the connection and so empathetic with the pain and suffering of the oppressed that God gives us hope. So suffering is not redemptive, but the resurrection is. Lots of things to think about there. We still have to get through today, Maundy Thursday, tomorrow Good Friday, and then on Sunday, Easter morning. Tonight at St. John UCC, we have a simple stew dinner with communion as part of that dinner at 6 o'clock. And then we have our Maundy Thursday service at 7. Excuse me. And the Maundy Thursday service will also be on Facebook Live. And it's a service of light, service of shadows. And then tomorrow I'm actually preaching at the Community Good Friday service at St. Paul's United Methodist Church in Defiance. And I'll be preaching the last word, which will be at 2:30. But the service runs from 12 to 3. So I hope you can join us for one of those. I'm not sure if that will be live streamed. I think it will be as well. And then, of course, Easter morning service. And at St. John, we will be having a 9 o'clock breakfast beforehand. So come if you're hungry, have a meal with us, and then celebrate the resurrection in the service at 10:30. Of course, the meal will not be virtual. It'll only be live, but the service itself will be streamed as well. So hope you can join us. Hope you have a good day, and talk to you again in probably about a week, a little over a week. Have a good day.